Welcome to SRBPS online classes. I'm Shalja, your computer teacher. Let's start with the class. Today we will cover the topic computer operating system. So, what is the operating system? Operating system acts as an interface between the computer hardware and the user. Everything you are able to do on the computer screen with the help of operating system only. Whenever you type anything from the keyboard, who tells the hardware that these words you need to print on the computer screen? Only operating system does the same. Okay, operating system tells the computer monitor that what they need to show on the computer screen. So an operating system performs four primary functions. So what are these four primary functions? It manages and controls the hardware connected to a computer. What it does, it manages and controls the hardware connected to a computer. It helps other programs running on the computer system to use the hardware, like at a time multiple programs, multiple applications can use the hardware. It helps you to organize and manage files in folders on the computer. Fine. It provides a user interface, allows you to interact with the hardware and the operating system itself and the other program. Like you have one user interface, you can see everything on the computer system. Whatever you want there to be done on the computer system, you click over there, you give instructions to the operating system that this needed to be done, and operating system follows the same. Fine. Or you can say an operating system controls how programs work with each other and how they interact with the computer hardware. It also creates the file system that determines how your data is stored within a storage device. The performance of an operating system depends on the number of bits that it can transfer at a time. Early operating system could transfer only 8 bits of data at a time and were called 8-bit operating system. Operating systems such as Windows with Vista can transfer data up to 32 bits or 64 bits at a time depending upon the hardware of the system. If you wanted to check the operating system, your operating system, how you can check, like you need to click on the my computer, select my computer or the computer folder on your screen, right click on that, go to properties. In properties you will be able to see that how many bit operating system is yours. Fine. An operating system such as Windows provide a GUI interface. Nowadays we are using GUI interfaces on the operating system, like GUI based operating system, which are graphical user interface. For everything which we wanted to use or open, we just need to click on the particular icon and we are done with that. But in early days, when the first operating system came into the market, which was DOS, on that operating system we need to work with the commands. If you wanted to open even a single file, you need to type a command for that. But nowadays it is a bit easier. Fine. Now we'll discuss about the desktop. A desktop is the computer display area of Windows that contains the various objects one might find in the computer. Here you can see these are the desktop icons. The on the bottom of the bottom left corner of the screen there is a start button. Then we have taskbar. Then we have the system tray on the right bottom right corner of the screen, or you can say it as a notification area. Fine. On the desktop, you may find pictures with the following labels: my computer or computer recycle bin, my network places or network, my documents or documents. Fine. When you click, when you click and open this my computer or computer folder, you will see here the division for your hard disk, or like every external storage device which is connected to your computer system will be shown here. Like in recycle bin, you will have your all deleted files and folders. In my network places or network, you will be able to see if there is any computer connected to your computer system, you would be able to see that over there. In my documents or documents, you will be able to see the recent opened and closed document. Fine. In start menu, first, like we have options like help and support to provide the documented form of basic help information to work on the computer. In search, to help you searching for the application or the file, you can search here for anything you wanted to search. Documents, to provide you a quick links to the recent documents which were opened modified recently on the computer. All programs, to display a sub menu with the list of various applications available on the computer to work on. Here you can see when you touch here on the start button, it will show you a screen like this. After that, when you touch on the all programs, it will show you a screen like this. It will show the different program are there available in your computer system. I hope it is clear to you. In my computer, you will find a list of secondary storage devices available on your computer. These drives are represented in the form of alphabet from A to Z. For example, C drive normally represents the first hard disk present in your system. D drive may represent the second hard disk called the CD or DVD drive. A and B drives normally represent floppy drives. Last alphabets are normally used to represent the network drives. That is the hard disk or the DVD drive of another computer. Like this will look like when you open your My Computer, when you click on the computer or the My Computer icon. Now we will discuss the function of operating system. So it provides a user interface. Many operating system provide visual elements such as icons and menus to help you to interact with the computer. You can use a mouse to select icon and issue commands. For example, you can double click a file to open it with an appropriate program. Like nowadays we are having a GUI, graphical user interface. You can easily interact with the computer system by clicking on any icon or anything. Now we have, it provides utilities to configure your system. A GUI based operating system provides easy to use utilities to help you configure your computer. These utilities are small programs that help you to perform specific functions such as connecting to a network, managing resources, and adding new programs to your computer. Nowadays everything is easy. Like you can easily connect to a network, you can easily manage resources. Like it is because of the GUI based operating systems. Then it helps to manage computer resources. An operating system helps manage hardware. Programs communicate with the operating system to work with the required hardware such as CPU to complete the required task. It helps secure data by controlling the user access to the computer. An operating system allows you to secure data. It helps you specify authentication and authorization rights to control access to your computer, and that's resources. An operating system can help you to create username and the password so that your system might be secured. Only those people can log into your system who have that required username and the password. Rest of the people are not able to access your system. Like now, what is authorization? Authorization is the process by which the computer system validates users logon information. In addition, you can associate specific permissions to each username. This is called authorization. For example, you can prevent users from printing documents from your computer. Uh, you can give any kind of the authorization of the users, like you wanted to give them permission or you don't wanted to give them permission. That everything is in your hands.